everybody. Chris Neto with Starin. I am here with Jane with Cinedeck.
Yeah.
How you doing? Two Jersey people. We just found this out. Rutgers, William Patterson, for anybody who goes and lives in New Jersey. You know these two universities, but thank you. So we're here at New York at the NAB show. The two a little different than the one that happens out in Vegas.
A little bit.
And you guys go to Vegas and you go here?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a preference?
I think it depends on what we're doing.
Okay.
But I think NAB Vegas is always fun because you see a whole lot more people. NAB New York is more fun because, you know, you kind of get to chat with friends.
Yes.
You know, so it's always a good time.
And you're home. This is home.
You know where the best pizza is.
Perfect. A lady after my own heart. Yeah. Thank you so much for dropping the pizza reference. But so back to what we're doing here. This is obviously Starin is new to the Cinedeck world, and Cinedeck is being introduced to the AV space. How does Cinedeck work, and how can an audiovisual integrator, our audience, for example, how could they use Cinedeck in their space, or how would they spec it into their, or bring it into the conversations when they're talking to the corporate environments?
Right. So I think in a lot of corporate environments, the operators and the engineers wear a lot of hats.
Okay.
So one of the things that we really try to do is make the entire record chain process as simple as possible.
Yes.
So for instance, if you're in a studio environment and you need to capture multiple cameras, if you're capturing like on, for instance, like a single channel recorder, you have all this media that you have to then dump somewhere and just sort of like organize and tag.
Sure.
What we do is we record all of that at once with a high-res and crop seed. It can go straight into your storage.
Okay.
We have a live logging system where you can start tagging and logging right away.
Sure.
And then bring that right into your editing environment.
Awesome.
So our products run from just being software to having a dedicated clients to being in the cloud. Really flexible, lots of different codecs, a lot of different options for a lot of different workloads because everybody has, you know, their unique one.
So for people that are not familiar with it, is it something that, you know, you guys will help the integrator work through and help specify?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we work really hands-on with all of our end users, also our integrators. I think it's so important because there's a lot of, you know, as much as we like to make it simple, you know, productions are complex things.
Yes, they are.
Anybody who says otherwise, you should run the other way.
They're lying to you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I mentioned corporate. What other spaces is Cinedeck used at? Just to give some ideas to the salespeople that are watching.
Sure. So we actually do a lot of government work.
Really? Okay.
So one of our largest clients, for instance, is NASA. They have 100 channels that they record at Kennedy Space Center. We do a lot of multicam reality. Currently, we're working with a partner to do a big show for Netflix. I can't name names, but it's 200 cameras.
Okay.
You know, so the scale with which we operate is huge. You know, we can do as small as, you know, 3 ISOs and 1 line cut, or we can scale as large as 200 plus channels.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So you guys are working across many verticals. It's a product that's flexibly used within the different verticals as well.
Yeah.
Anything that we need to know? What sets you apart from your competition? For the folks that may or may not be familiar with it, what sets you apart?
Sure. I think it's really the ease of use. You really can, like, whenever you coaches like our clients, you can literally plug and play it.
Awesome.
Okay. So I think that's initially what sets us apart. We also have amazing support and documentation.
Yeah.
So we like to keep it as updated as possible because I think, you know, a lot of times nobody wants to call you. I think they just want to be able to read something and be like, oh, okay, now I know how to do this. So it's really been important for us to create like videos, documentation, et cetera, so that people feel supported right off the bat.
So do you have a lot of stuff online, like YouTube tutorials and all that? I guess it comes with the territory. You guys are in video. You got to eat your own dog food, I guess, at some point, for lack of a better term. Folks, I could not come up with a better analogy, but you can look up all their stuff on YouTube and get some quick, easy tutorials and probably even a good elevator pitch on what it is that they do as well. If Jane hasn't convinced you, and I can't tell you, I don't know what to do.
Sorry, just really quickly.
Sure.
We also have a product called Connects, which is an automation platform for transcoding, metadata editing, audio editing, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
software only, very well priced. If that's, additional, and everything ties in together.
Okay.
So all of our products, you can buy them kind of one-offs, or you can tie them all in together to really create a seamless workflow.
Not only one of the bosses, but understands how this stuff works. That's awesome. Thank you. Where can we find out more information about Cinedeck? Cinedeck.com. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Chris. I am with Starin. This is our product launch. This is the thing that we are now doing. If you're not familiar with the broadcast space, come see us. We'll introduce you to Cinedeck plus a whole other bunch of people. And if you're not convinced yet, come to our party tonight if you don't have the invite. And if you're not getting this ahead of time, you're going to miss a great party. But I will give you all the details in another video that we're going to come. And of course, we're going to show. Jane will be there. Starin will be there. A lot of internet celebrities will be there. And JB will be there. Thank you so much for having us. And we will continue on with this coverage of NAB New York. And I'll see you again very soon.